Hi everyone, my name is Danielle and this is my first YouTube video. I'm going to be talking about inexpensive makeup products that are good quality but you don't have to pay a big price for. So the reason I want to start this channel is because a lot of times I watch these videos and I see products that I can't afford myself, so I wanted to show you guys products that you can buy yourself on a budget. So the first product I have here is a new purchase for me, and it's the Dream Street palette, which is the KathleenLights and ColourPop collaboration, and it is a 12 pan eyeshadow palette with all these beautiful colors, and you get bright colors in. They're really good quality, and there's some beautiful shimmers in here and bright mattes, and that's what's on my eyes today. And this is, for a good palette like this, it's only $18, so it's not going to break the bank for a palette that can be $45, $50 and up. The next product that I have is the lip color I have on today, which is the Wet n Wild Liquid CatSuit matte liquid lip in the shade Nudist Peach. And these are only $2.99. and that's a really good price. And for me, I don't struggle with comfortability with matte liquid lips, so I would say this is comparable to an Anastasia lip or a Kat Von D, and I think it's pretty comfortable. And Wet n Wild has a good shade range for lip colors. They have some pretty berry shades and some pretty pink ones, so overall they're really good quality for a really cheap price. The next product I have is a great concealer. It is by Makeup Revolution, and it's this concealer right here, their Conceal and Define. And this is actually a dupe product for the Tarte Shape Tape, which is $27, while this is only $7. Even though this is more of not the cheapest concealer on the market, it is such a high coverage and high quality concealer that $7 you really can't beat the quality for. And it's honestly identical to the Tarte Shape Tape, which on a budget, like a college student, I can't really justify spending the $27 each time I want to get a new bottle of it. So the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define is a great alternative. For foundation, I've struggled to find foundations since I'm so fair, and a full coverage foundation that's a good price. But I found the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus foundation, and it is actually a perfect shade match for me in the shade Porcelain. And this is full coverage. You can build it up, it's a medium to full, but I build it up to be a full coverage foundation. And I've never struggled with flashback with this foundation. It is such a great foundation for more normal to dry skin tones, which is what I have. So it doesn't dry me out, doesn't give me dry patches. It just looks very airbrushed, and it stays all day. And it's also $4.99, and for a full coverage foundation that lasts all day and that works with your skin tone, you can't really beat that price at all. There's no other foundation on the market that's that good of a price for that good of quality that I have found so far. The next product I have for a highlighter is one of my favorite products in this, and it's the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in Flexitarian. And this is definitely a great highlighter for those with light and very fair complexions like myself, because I struggle with highlighters that look too silvery on me or make my foundation look too even darker on my cheeks. But this looks perfect. It's a beautiful champagne color, and it lasts all day, and it's what the highlighter I'm wearing on my nose, my inner corner, and my highlight for today. So yeah, and this is $8, and it's on ColourPop, so it's a great deal for a highlighter that fits lighter skin tones. And finally, I just have some applicators for your makeup that aren't expensive. First, I have the RealTechniques Beauty Sponge, which I find to be even better, in my opinion, to the Beauty Blender, and this is $5 in comparison to the Beauty Blender being $20, and I get the same exact results, even better, for a quarter of the price. And you can get these at Ulta or any, you know, any drugstore that sells makeup. And then two brushes that I have, this one for powder and this one for blush. These are both e.l.f. brushes, and these are only about $2 each, and they last long and they do the job. And you don't have to spend a ton of money on brushes. You can just get these cheap ones and they're perfectly fine. And finally, the last product I have in this video is this Wet n Wild brush, and it was only $1, and it's my highlighter brush. So I just put it up here like this and up on my forehead, and for $1 it puts the highlight right where I want it. And even though it does look like a bigger brush, like a wider and not as skinny as a brush or highlighter brushes most people use, it does the job perfectly, and it just sits right there and it does it perfect. It puts my highlighter on the exact way I want it to. So I appreciate you watching this video. This is my first YouTube video, so thank you very much, and these are all my favorite inexpensive makeup products. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and come back for my next videos. Thank you. Bye.